hell are you doing? Oh, this light's bright. Heading in for another day of work. Just my morning commute. For those who don't know, my day job is truck driver, and sometimes I'm over the road, sometimes I'm local, depends on what's moving and what's going on, and I really need some of the long loads to start picking back up again. But it is what it is. And I'm doing local this week, which I'll get a paycheck. Not a bad paycheck, but you know, get on through here. Won't be as good as like if I went to Michigan or North Dakota or, you know, Ohio, something like that. Those roads pay better. But at least when I'm home, I get to ride my bike. So I don't make as much money, but I get to ride my bike every day. And it's supposed to rain today. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Nobody gives a fuck. They've already got a dent in the back of that Mazda. You want to put another back there? They'll be more than happy to oblige you with that. But anyways, supposed to rain. But I should be at work before it starts raining. Hopefully, it might catch me before I get to work. And we're talking, it's supposed to be like big thunder, boomer, wind kind of shit. Definitely not anything you want to ride a bike in. The wind and the rain and the hail and all that good shit. Nah. I don't want to ride a bike in that. Rain's one thing. Rain I'm fine with. To a point. Pretty much fine with it until my feet get wet. That's not gonna pick me up. Through the gravel. Some cops are pieces of shit, and they'll sit there and watch and wait for you to do that. Some cops are cool. They get what's going on. It's, yeah, that bike's not gonna pick up that left turn. Nobody was coming, no harm, no foul. And I didn't check where my microphone is before I took off. So I don't know where my microphone is in my helmet. I may be talking to nobody. I don't know. This may just be B-roll. We will find out. But anyways, with the rain, I'm pretty much good until my feet get wet. It's nothing I prefer to ride in. I don't think many of us do. But it's a factor. That's just what it is. It's a factor. The problem with these storms that we've been getting is you get this wall of like insane wind We're talking hurricane force wind and better. And a lot of it's got hail. I do not like riding in the hail. I'm sure there's some deranged person that does. Hail does not feel good on a motorcycle. No. It's really not good to like ride in like the road either. That little coating of ice. No. I don't know if it's good that we usually don't get that tiny little hail. Like I was in Idaho once, they were all freaking out. Oh, hailstorm. It's so horrible, it's bad. And it's like this little pea-sized shit that looked like a slushy, I don't know, all over the road. And I'm like, that's nothing. Because a lot of times, alright, if you're in New Mexico or Eastern Colorado, Oklahoma, Kansas, Texas, you'll know what I'm talking about. We'll get anywhere from that nickel-sized stuff to like golf ball and baseball-sized hail. It's usually like just under the golf ball size kind of thing. Enough to leave like bruises with rings around them all over your body. And you do not want that. That is just not a good thing. It's not. The fog is good unless I stop. There we are. So hopefully I'll make it to work without one of them hitting. I mean, yeah, like you saw a couple of weeks ago going right down through Houston. They had like 2 tornadoes. We've still got damage from all that. And I need to do something about that check engine light. I forgot to when I got home. I know what it's from. The bike sat for like 2 weeks in my garage. And the battery is just kind of like at that point. So once the battery drops below a certain amount, then you go to start it. It may start up, but you're going to get that check engine light. It's low voltage. That's what it is. So don't freak out. Don't go to the dealers. Oh my God. Pay them all kinds of money because you got a code and you're having a heart attack. Learn how to read the code yourself. Look what it is. And, oh, low voltage. That sort of thing. It'll save yourself a lot of money, which is in short supply. I mean, some of y'all out there probably got a lot more money than me. Which, I don't know. I don't make bad money. I just have a lot of bills. And that's just what it is. And work is kind of slow and freight is screwed up. If the economy picks back up, my problems are over. But it's kind of thin right now. And what they say last year, this year, I think Harley-Davidson was projected to have more repossessions than ever before. Because everybody can kind of see this coming. Not that we necessarily do anything about it, Like, yeah, it feels good now, though. We'll deal with the feel bad later. It feels good now. So we don't prepare as much as we should. I mean, luckily, I do prepare some. I'm not an insane level prepper, but I am a prepper to a degree. And I do have food stores and stuff that I've been getting into. So I'm in this position of I'm paying my bills. They're either on time or a week late. And there's nothing left over for food. Nothing. My whole check's gone, the bills are paid, and there is no food. And that's got to stop at some point. That's why this bike's for sale. That is the only reason this bike is for sale. I don't know if anybody's ever going to buy it, but, you know. Instant money's that tight. And they have it turned up here. But anyways, probably about an hour after I get to work, the storm's supposed to hit. And I'll be in my truck trying to defog my windows with the AC system that doesn't have a blower motor, so the defroster's not going to work. And that fan that I want pointed towards me, look at all that gravel. That fan that I want pointed towards me is going to be pointed at my windshield to defog it. So that's going to suck. And I got to wear full FRCs today. Damn it. Flame retardant clothing. You know, the big coveralls that make you look like a serial killer. All I need is a hockey mask. And I'll be all set. This is where I lost my clicker. I found it though. Oh, was that a truck? No, it's not a truck. It might be a pickup. Those lights caught it weird. For a second, I'm like, what the hell is that? There we go. My bike is feeling squirrely. Oh, this bike is due in about 300-400 miles for its service. I wish I had the money to pay someone to do it. I really do. But I don't. So it will be moi. Right, Miss Piggy. Excusez-moi. I like Miss Piggy. This road has such a high crown. This is right here, this stretch is, if it starts raining, it's the main portion I don't want to be on. Just due to it's so rough to begin with. And the crown is so high. I don't want to be on this little section if it's raining. Dog barking at me. Waited till I got right up there and it's like, ah! Where are you? Trust me, I don't want to hit you, little dude. Just country roads outside a major city. Outside a really freaking big major city. Because Houston is to my right. This road we're about to be up on here in just a bit is US 90, and that'll take you right on into Houston. There we go. Sorry for the coughing. I'm sorry, I am a creature of flesh and blood. I cannot pronounce. Sometimes I cough. One day the AI will take this over and there'll be a robot on a motorcycle reliving the past, doing some kind of video. This is how they motovlogged after they kill all of us. Once they have sentience and decide that humans need to go away. I don't know. Hold on. Ah! The dead animal. There we go. I hope there's not a train up here. I hope they're just going that way, because that sucks when there's a train. God, I can smell the rain in the air. What do they say that is? Ozone or something you're smelling? Something like that. I can smell it. So let's get my big ass on to work. And that does look like a train up there. There's a train, it's moving. I can't exactly tell. Not from this distance. I do know my fuck around level is low today. Sometimes it's high and I find out a lot of shit. Today it's kind of low. I just want to get it over with. I just want to go to work, get the day over with, go home, go to bed. Isn't that what we all want, though? Yeah. Hey, give me my money. I want to go home. I want to go to bed. I don't know. Okay, that doesn't look like a train. It does not look like a train. You gotta watch those big deep grooves in the road. It's like the road has its own river system and mountains and valleys and all that stuff and canyons. So you got like this mountain range to the left and this canyon that kind of juts to the left and the right. And you gotta watch out for that stuff. Look at all the gravel. Yes, I do a head check. And we will make my U-turn. Lane are they? Now see, if they were one lane over, I would have been able to take off. There we go. This is 90. This way goes to Liberty. And you go the other way, like behind me. And that goes to Houston. If you want to know where I'm at right here. Tollway's right ahead. God, I can smell the rain. Don't you love that when you can smell it? It smells better than something dead. I gotta say that though. It does clean the air up a little bit. The rain. The rain is good. It makes corn and whiskey and all that. But my baby's a little too old to be frisky. Ain't neither one of us frisky anymore. Like, you want to? I'm tired. I'm tired too. Fuck it. Honestly, I think she's a little more frisky than I am. I'm tired. I work a lot more hours. I'm just exhausted usually. And she gets mad at me because I go to sleep. Like, I can close my eyes and I can go to sleep. And that is what she gets mad at me for. Like, she has hit me in my sleep. Like a big, thick old book and just dropped it on my face. I'm like, what the hell is that for? And she's screaming, how can you do that? How can you just go to sleep? How can you lay down, close your eyes, and go to sleep? And I'm like, I just finished a 19-hour work day. You know, I've worked over 100 hours this week, and I'm fucking tired. It's called exhaustion. That's all it is, exhaustion. You're tired enough, you will go to bed. Remember when you were a kid, you've been hauling hay, or you've been putting up fence, and your arms are so tired you can't even lift that fork when you get home. You're sitting there at the table. You've been using that ram all day. You're stretching wire. And you have no clue how you're going to pick that fork up. Fleek rifle. Yeah, kind of like that, but it's your whole body. And you did a lot less work. That's just waking up anymore. That's all that is, just waking up. Well, you go on with your bad self. Shouldn't I be the one doing that, zipping it in off? I'm on the bike. I just don't give a fuck this morning. I'm tired. I went home and I blinked. Well, I watched Rainey's video. I was gonna do my premiere. I'm like, oh shit, Rainey's got a premiere. And I gotta watch that. He had a cool interview. If any of you haven't watched it, go to Rainey Ryder. He's easy to find. He's on my Discord too, if you're not on there. And he had a pretty cool interview last night. So I waited till that was over. Because we share a lot of subscribers. I mean, our interests do overlap. It's that thing how we've all got motorcycles in common. There's other interests, like about half my subscribers are from like the 2A community. Well, I'd say it's probably about a third from the 2A community, maybe a third from the bike community, and a third from like cooking and stuff, because I have a cooking channel too. And you get that little Venn diagram that the motorcycle part overlaps. Okay, cool. So then there's like whatever degree of separation between somebody who knows somebody, you know. And that's just how it is. There's a lot of us out here, don't get me wrong, but the world's getting smaller every day. It's a big old wide world just open for the taking, but it's also a small place. If you don't get that, you might, I don't know how to explain that. It's like in my industry. Everyone knows somebody who knows somebody, you know. And it's like, I'll talk to somebody that I was working with 20 years ago. And, you know, we know this person, or I meet someone new, but we both know this person or this company there's not that much separation. We all know the same people and word gets around. You think you're going to be some kind of asshole and treat someone like shit, like, you're going to go talk a whole bunch of shit about somebody, that's going to come back to you because it's going to get around to them. The world isn't that big. It's a massive planet, but it's not that big. Especially information-wise, it's not that big. Word travels very fast. It's just how it is. Car thinks I'm going to fly through this curve. They are out of their freaking minds. These roads are rough. And there's the money. The chemicals. But anyways, it's kind of the same with the bike community. It's a big old wide world and we're everywhere. But it's also getting smaller by the day. So if we don't know you, we know someone who does. Does that make a little more sense? There's no 7 degrees of separation or none of that shit. Not in this community. There might be 1 degree of separation. 2 at the most, and that'll be an extremely rare occurrence. So, as big as this world is, like I said, it's getting smaller by the day. Well, y'all just keep going. I'm already speeding. I'm not speeding as fast as you are. I'm sorry. I truly am. Now that speed limit sign is just a suggestion. Kindly, if you will, But anyway, I will let y'all go. Oh, that did not feel good. I'll let y'all go. Nice talking to you. Have a wonderful day. You're all awesome. Adios, fucking dios, sayonara, ciao, and however else you want to say goodbye. I'll catch you later.